All the new celebs are supporting Johnny Depp after Amber Heard lies in court. Johnny Depp is currently in the midst of a defamation trial against his ex-wife Amber Heard. The trial has been years in the making and follows the 2020 UK trial against the Sun newspaper for calling him a wife-beater. Over the years, celebrities have shown their support for Johnny during both the 2020 trial and the current trial, taking place in Virginia. The trial has left many people polarized in terms of supporting either Johnny or Amber, but it seems the most famous celebrities are siding with Johnny Depp on this one. So which celebs have come out in support of Johnny, and what have they all said? Let's find out in this video. The Beatles icon Paul McCartney appears to have shown his support for his longtime friend actor Johnny Depp at his concert in Seattle, USA, in the midst of the trial between Depp and his ex-wife Amber Heard. 79-year-old McCartney, who is currently on the road for his Get Back tour, sat at the piano to play his song My Valentine while showing the music video which features Depp. Depp is currently locked into a court battle with his ex-wife Amber Heard amid his defamation suit for an article she wrote in the Washington Post back in 2018 in which she detailed her alleged experience as a survivor of sexual assault. The video shows Depp as well as actress Natalie Portman showing sign language along to the song's lyrics as the actor sits behind his acoustic guitar. Lyrics such as "I know that someday soon the sun is gonna shine" are sung by the music legend in a potential ballad of support for Depp. No outright comment has been made by McCartney himself regarding the ongoing lawsuit, and the singer dedicates the track to his wife Nancy, who is in the audience. This isn't the first time McCartney has played the video at his live shows, but fans believe this is a strong message of support. A user tweeted, "Paul McCartney played with a huge photo of Johnny Depp in the background. What a lovely way to support him." Hey, just a quick reminder, please don't get mad at celebs for only just supporting Johnny. I know it would have been nice if they had been supporting him from the start, but at least they're supporting him now. That's the important thing. Okay, that's all, wrote another. More celebs need to show their support for Johnny Depp, especially after all the evidence that's come out. Never forget the audio clips. Standing by and doing nothing is allowing Amber Heard to get away with her abuse, just because she's a woman, added yet another user. He wasn't the only celebrity to support Johnny. There have been countless others. Johnny's ex, Vanessa Paradis, wrote a statement about his character in 2020 during his UK court case. "I work as a musician, singer-songwriter, actress, and fashion model. I've known Johnny for more than 25 years. We've been partners for 14 years, and we raised our 2 children together. Through all these years, I've known Johnny to be kind, attentive, generous, and non-violent person and father. On movie sets, the actors, directors, and entire crews adore him because he is humble and respectful to everyone, as well as being one of the best actors we've seen. I am aware of the allegations which Amber Heard has publicly accused Johnny of for more than 4 years now. This is nothing like the true Johnny I have known, and from my personal experience of many years, I can say he was never violent or abusive to me. I have seen that these outrageous statements have been really distressing and also caused damage to his career because unfortunately people have gone on believing these false facts. This is so upsetting as he has helped so many persons in his personal and professional life with kindness and generosity." Johnny's ex, Winona Ryder, was supposed to testify in his 2020 trial about his character and wrote a statement to defend him. "I am aware of the violence allegations that have been made publicly for the last few years by Johnny Depp's ex-wife Amber Heard. I knew Johnny very well years ago. We were together as a couple for 4 years, and I counted him as my best friend and as close to me as family. I count our relationship as one of the more significant relationships of my life. I understand that it is very important that I speak from my own experience, as I obviously was not there during his marriage to Amber, but from my experience, which was so wildly different, I was absolutely shocked, confused, and upset when I heard the accusations against him. The idea that he is an incredibly violent person is the farthest thing from the Johnny I knew and loved. I cannot wrap my head around these accusations. He was never violent towards me. He was never abusive at all towards me. He has never been violent or abusive towards anybody I have seen. I truly and honestly only know him as a really good man, an incredibly loving, extremely caring guy who was so very protective of me and the people that he loves, and I felt so very safe with him." Javier Bardem gave a statement about his Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Man Tell No Tales co-star Johnny Depp in 2020 during his UK trial. I love Johnny. He has always been a true gentleman and an extremely generous and caring friend to my family and myself, Javier wrote in a statement. On top of that, I've had the gift of working with him twice, and I've experienced his respectful attitude towards every single member of the crew, alongside his unique and hilarious sense of humor. I stand by Johnny because I have always seen and felt a true caring and loving man in him, an extraordinary and unique artist who has listened to anyone who needed his help. He continued, I not only love Johnny, but respect him deeply, and I thank him for being the free and careless little boy he is in his art and the mature and loving man he is in the lives of others, always there when we need him. I love Johnny because he is a good human being trapped in the lies and manipulations of toxic beings, and yet smiling and loving us all in spite of it. How? Through his music, through his acting, through his silence. This means a lot. Thank you, Johnny. Millions of others like me love you deeply, he added. Johnny and Penelope Cruz have worked together in 2001's Blow, 2011's Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides, and 2017's Murder on the Orient Express. She too gave a declaration in his UK defamation case back in 2020. I met Johnny when I was 19 years old, Penelope wrote. He was in Madrid, and Pedro Almodovar introduced me to him. The only sentences I knew how to say in English at that time were, "How are you?" and "I want to work with Johnny Depp." Many years have passed, and I've not only made 3 movies with him, but I also count on him as a great friend. I've always been impressed by his kindness, his brilliant mind, his talent, and his peculiar sense of humor, she continued. I've seen Johnny in so many situations, and he is always kind to everyone around. He is one of the most generous people I know. During 6 months of my first pregnancy, I spent every single day with him while we shot Pirates of the Caribbean. My husband, Javier Bardem, and I will never forget the sweetness, protection, and kindness he treated me with every single step of that process, she concluded. We love him very much, and I feel lucky to have someone so special in our lives. In October 2020, Sia showed support for Johnny in a now-deleted tweet. Just showing my public support for Johnny Depp. I mean, I'd love him to get clean and stop with the jewelry, but he is clearly the victim after hearing those tapes, read the tweet. I love that guy, Burr said on his podcast. I don't want to hear all these personal details and shit. From what I've seen, the guy is effing destroying. He continued, and what's great about this is if he really does expose this woman for lying, I'm wondering if all these people that, just accepted her lies about him, if they're going to apologize somehow. So what are your thoughts regarding many famous celebrities taking Johnny's side in this heated legal battle? Do share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thanks again for watching right until the end, and have a great day.